Previously on Campus Life be like.
So let's just jump into it.
In terms of decoration, not much has changed.
Shameless corporate branding. You love to see it. Not sponsored.
Hi guys, Kyle Manzolini here. Super excited about today's video. And, it's been a while. It's been a while since I did the last one, but we're gonna make up for some lost time. We're gonna make this the longest, the best, and the most farewelliest video. This is Campus Life Be Like Part 3. Let's get started. Let's start off our journey at the Church Street Center. Look at all the colors that this building has. It's very colorful, very, very fitting colors for the college here. Are we gonna go inside? No, but is it a cool building nonetheless? Yeah. I shot a group project here with a few of my folks. Yes, I actually have friends here. I had to say it because I know some of y'all are doubting, but I'm in very good company here. Make no mistake. But we did a group project here. We had a blast, and yeah. It's a pretty cool building with a nice memory to go along with that. As we get on, walking on to our next destination, you're gonna see a lot of this. There's gonna be a lot of unnecessary, fully tacked on B-roll of all the shots of me, or not even me, just of the campus, just to soak it in one last time before I leave. It's a pretty good B-roll, not gonna lie. The trees are looking extra nice today. The sun is out, it's nice and warm. Turned out to be a really beautiful day to film. And yeah, just taking in all the nice scenery. Remember this building for parts 1 and 2? Y'all know the drill. Let's see if they'll let us in. Alrighty, here goes nothing. Third time's a charm. Ha-ha! Welcome everybody, this is the CSI Atrium. I've been wanting to take you guys into this building for a while, and it's a thrill to finally show you guys this building. This is where all the events happen. It's a nice big open space. This is how high up CSI goes. There's some neat, expensive looking lights. It's funny, it's like I knew that I'd be here doing this. But yeah, congrats seniors. That includes me. Now, if you guys don't recall from Campus Life Part 1, there's a segment in the video, a funny segment, of all the places that I didn't have time to show you guys. So, I want to make good on that promise, so let's hit as many of those places as we can. Here we are in the first floor of Bowman Hall. It's a nice little common area where fellow students can eat and also a bit of a quiet space to get some work done. I know it's not as quiet right now with me talking, but yeah, it's a nice little chill area of Bowman Hall. Let's go up to the next floor. Here we are on the second floor of Bowman Hall. This is where all the classes happen. Well, there's some classes on the lower level, but the majority of the classes, if you are to take a class in here, will mainly be on this floor. Try and jam in as many classes in here as they possibly can. But let's see if we can actually go into one of these classrooms. They're pretty empty right now because it's a reading day today, so there's not gonna be much happening. Let's see if we can go into one of these classrooms. Good morning, class. I am Kyle Manzolini, and today we are going to talk about nothing. There is literally nothing on the board, so let's do nothing. How's that sound to you, class? That sounds fantastic. All right. Well, since there's nothing on the board, there's really nothing for me to talk about. Class dismissed. All right, welcome everybody to the third and final floor of Bowman Hall. There's a lot of art, mainly on this side. It's a nice space up here for students to really express themselves. And let's check out some of these pieces. Look at this, we got some cool sculptures here. That's cute. This is really cool. Look at this. Look how tall it is. That is very nice. That is very, very cool. Probably took this person a long time to make. Over here, right by the campus center, are what I like to call the Joker stairs. And, let's go up these stairs. Welcome to the top. Look at all this open space. We got a whole party over here. This is a big, nice open space up here, away from all the noise of finals, stress, and everything else that students may have going on. Yeah, if you just want a break, just come out here. You got a whole big open space all to yourself. I mean, sometimes they do throw events here occasionally, but how often does that happen? Let me actually show you guys a view of what it's like up here. Let me show you what I mean. Hello down there. I have eyes all over. I can see everything. Ooh. I am all powerful. I'm not actually all powerful, but you know what I mean. It's like I can literally be the folks behind the scenes that try and warp our minds with all this knowledge and exams. Why do we have to take so many? Yeah. Let me see how close down we can get without dropping the sucker. Oh boy. This thing can actually go pretty far down. Yeah. I ain't gonna get it too far because I don't want to drop this thing. This is expensive equipment. But yeah, this is how far down I am willing to go to get a nice view. of being up top. Let's actually just sit here for a moment. Just sit here. Appreciate the nice, quiet environment. No major activity happening here. Just dragging out time while I wait to graduate. Very soon, actually. By the time this video is uploaded, I'll be graduating any day. Wouldn't that be something? But yeah. Nice to just sit down and enjoy some peace and quiet every once in a while. If you're a student coming here, you're really gonna need some time, especially if you're taking 6 classes at a time, which I certainly have. It's not fun, but you could definitely use a break every once in a while, especially if you have a hectic schedule. So maybe 5-10 minutes just sitting out in the quiet if it's a really nice day. Or if there's space like right here, right now, you can just, lay down. Give yourself a nice tan. If it's nice enough weather. The sun is bright today. The sun is very bright today. You know, this actually reminds me of something. Something I used to do in high school. Because back in high school, when we had lunch in the cafeteria, there was an open space where if there was a nice day out, I could just step outside, eat my lunch outside, and there'd be a space just like this one, where I could just take up this whole space, lay down, and just enjoy the nice and quiet. That's what this reminds me of. So, some of y'all who are watching this, if y'all watching this, and some of you might know, only the real ones will know. Only the real ones will know. The real ones will know what I'm talking about. Everyone else, it's still just a nice thing to do, but just reminds me of a nice memory I had. Just let the sun hit your face. Let the sun hit my face as I drag out this video space. This is gonna have to go in the blooper reel. I forgot how nice this was. I forgot how nice this felt. Yeah. This is the life. Here we are in the campus center. This is pretty much the main floor where students eat. And they have to catch up with their friends on gossip. And yeah, it's a nice chill space. Mostly. Because, you know, the dining hall isn't exactly the best, but I won't go too much into that. But this is the campus center. I'm about to eat my lunch right now. It's pretty good. Bologna and cheese. You cannot go wrong with a bologna and cheese sandwich.
Yeah. You can kind of see behind me that Crafted is still here. Remember when Subway was there? That was good. I was only here for 2 semesters of my time here before they switched over to Crafted, and apparently people like Crafted, so props on them for still kicking. And yeah, this is the campus center. All right, I'm gonna go back to eating my sandwich before I show you guys the rest of the campus. All right, over here is our final look at Hoosakaw from the outside. This is where I spent my first 2 years in the dorm rooms of Hoosakaw. Yep. So if you were to live on campus, this would be one of the buildings. This would be the main building that you'd probably live in. And yeah, it was actually a pretty neat place to live in for what it was. It wasn't like the best, but you know, memories, I guess. But yep, here's Hoosakaw from the outside. I didn't get to show you this in any of the other 2 videos, but there it is. All right, welcome everybody to Murdoch Hall. There's a good chance if you come here that you'll be taking some classes in here as well. Oh, here's something cool. Let's get up a little closer here. So on these bricks here, they have all the years for each of the graduating classes. But if we go right up here, here is the 2026 brick for the class of 2026, which includes me. So, it's cool. We got our own little brick. That's very cool. Right in this room, you will find one of the computer labs on the first floor. As you can see, we cannot go in because it is closed, but I just wanted to show you guys what the building's like from outside the door. This is where I got the majority of my projects done during my time here. So it's a nice space. It's a nice space to get pretty big projects done, especially if you're working with like video and audio. Like this space is a big help if you're working on projects pertaining to anything in media. So yeah, that's one of the computer labs here in Murdoch Hall. Wouldn't you know it, one of these computer labs is open. I've like hardly been in this room, but this is an up-close look at what one of the computer labs would be like if you were to take a class in here, or if you just want to work on stuff in here. Those are all the computers. And it's got all the Adobe software on there. Adobe can be a killer sometimes, especially when editing video, but in time you'll get used to all the programs. And then there's the space up there for the professor to teach the course. And yeah, like I said, I personally have not had a class in here, but yeah, here's a better look at what one of the computer labs is like. This space is actually pretty neat compared to the other building, or the other room that I took you guys to, but yeah, there's much more space in here. Here we are in the elevator of Murdoch Hall as we make our way up to the 2nd floor. Since there's like barely anybody here right now, I'm the only one in here, so that's cool. And already we are at the 2nd floor, so let's explore what's going on here. So apparently there is an event going on in the room right in front of me. I don't want to be too disruptive, but I just wanted to show you guys this little guy. I don't know who made it, but it's a pretty cool creation made out of some pretty nifty objects. All right, here we are on the third and final floor of Murdoch Hall. This is one of the many open spaces where you can just chillax before one of your classes starts. I'm just gonna use this space to just take a bit of a breather myself. And have some Fiji water. Fiji's got some of the best water. Like, it does. Don't worry, this is not a sponsored video, but if you get a chance, Fiji water, it's really good. Can't believe that just in a few days from now, I'll be walking across that stage and graduating. It's a pretty crazy accomplishment. I've worked really hard for it. And, yeah. I didn't think I would ever say this, but I think I'm actually gonna miss this building. Right in front of me, there's some really cool art pieces. I'm gonna just rotate the camera real quickly and show you guys. So here are some of the art pieces that are on this third and final floor of Murdoch Hall. It's just some pretty beautiful scenery. As we go, this way. As we go over here, there's a couple more pieces here. Yeah, it's just meant to be a really nice, relaxing space before you step into one of the classrooms on this floor. Over here is the basement floor of Mark Hopkins. Where we're looking at right now is where the TV studio used to be. This is where I would work with my classmates and my professors on production episodes for Beacon Web News. And the space open with the light is the control room, where we'd pretty much be in crunch mode to get everything right so that we don't have any do-overs. But as you look behind me, it's better lit with my phone, but with my own two eyes, it's a pretty dark space in here, so it's kind of a little spooky. But yeah, this is the basement floor of Mark Hopkins. All right, let's take you guys up to the next floor. Welcome everybody to the first floor of Mark Hopkins. There's some neat stuff in this building. There's a computer lab. The disability resources as well as TRIO are on this floor. They're good resources to take advantage of if you have a disability, or if you're like a first gen student. It'd be good resources to take advantage of. And there's a pretty supportive team here that'll help you out with everything, with all of your academic needs. Right now we're just chilling in an open space in the hallway here. As you can see, it's pretty quiet because nothing's happening right now. So let's take you guys up to the second floor. All right, here we are on the second floor of Mark Hopkins. There is not as much going on this floor as there is on the main floor, but I guess if you want to major in like education or something, you'd be going to this floor of the building pretty often. And yeah, I just want to switch the view over so you can see the hallway real quick. All right, here's the hallway of the second floor of Mark Hopkins. This is pretty cool. Pretty much the first 4 hallways kind of similarly structured to this. Let's just appreciate this outdoor classroom setting that's right in front of CSI. Would suck to have a class out here on a day like this, where it could rain at any moment. But still, pretty neat. We are currently in Sullivan Lounge. This is on the second floor of the campus center. Yeah, second floor of the campus center. Here's a vending machine with some essentials I can see. And there's another vending machine on the other side with not much in there. There's some tabletop games here. There's a foosball table. It's pretty much just a nice, quiet, open space to just chill if you need to. And, so yeah, this is Sullivan Lounge. This is a good room to be in if you just need a space to chill. And hey, some events happen in here, especially if you're part of a club. All right, let's take you to let's take you upstairs to the 3rd floor of the campus center. Welcome everybody to the 3rd and final floor of the campus center. Some of the clubs meet up here, and the SGA office is here, as well as the radio station WJJW, which I got to do a radio show for. It centered on movie news, some really good music, and yeah, I had a blast at that radio station. It was a good experience. So yeah, not too much going on up here aside from those few things. So as we walk through the campus on this pretty dreary day today, as you can see, it's a freaking ghost town. Because classes are done and there's no exams or nothing. You can see no people behind me, no people in front of me. Yeah. It's pretty much sad, depressing ghost town. And it's actually good for me because I'm leaving. Because in a few days I won't have to worry about this place ever again. So I'm just here to appreciate it while it's a ghost town. But yeah.
So, that is a wrap on Campus Life Be Like Part 3. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. And there's going to be more stuff coming to my YouTube very soon. I got Gag Reel that I'm going to start working on next. That'll be coming out on June 25th. I can't wait for you guys to see that video, if you guys have the stomach for it. But yeah, Gag Reel's coming. I want to try and maybe work on some more experimental video poems. And we'll see what else the future of my YouTube holds. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed the video, and I will see you guys then. Peace.